Cody. This is Lori with Soul Sisters Digital Design. Thanks for meeting with me this morning. Loved chatting with you. Looking forward to getting to know you as we go through BNI. But I'm shooting this video to show you how your business stacks up against your competition online, and to give you some tips and tricks on what you can do to improve things. So as Google crawls the web, it's really looking at three things: content, backlinks, and citations. So because of that, those are the three things that I'm going to be talking about. Now, when I am talking about content, I'm really just referring to the words and images on your site. And Google likes to see between 1,500 and 2,000 words, kind of at a minimum, on your page. That really does give them a good idea of what you do and where you are. And the exact amount really depends on your competition and the number of keywords needed. So a keyword is anything someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. And your content is what allows you to really let Google know what you want to be found for. So by placing those keywords all through your page, you tell Google exactly what kind of people might be interested in your service or your product. Just as an example, if you're, say, a plumber in Gainesville, you want that all over that page so that you want to tell Google that is what you do and where you are, so it can tell users that you exist. Now, I've got your website pulled up here. I do like the color scheme that you chose. I think we talked a little bit about this morning. One of the first things I do notice is that it is not secure, and so you need to um, secure that page. A lot of times people are a little hesitant about doing too much on a page that's not secure. So just one of those kind of little things to look for. But when I plugged in your website to a word counter, you're actually sitting at 17 words. So definitely we got some room to grow and to really focus your practice on the kind of patients and clients that you want to attract. But let's take a look at a Google search. So when I plugged into Google massage therapist Gainesville, Florida, if there's enough businesses to warrant it, what you're going to get whenever you do a search like this is a map pack. So that's what this is. Now, more and more people are using these map packs. It's super user friendly. People can see, what's closest to them. They get a quick snapshot, they get reviews. So it's, more and more people are using this. So to get in here and to get into these top three, which is really where you need to be, nobody really clicks that more businesses tab. So you really need to be in the top three. But to get in there, you need a Google business page, which it's what drives these maps. The second thing is you need to make sure that it is filled out completely and correctly. So fill it out as much as possible. And the third thing that factors into that is also your citations. So a citation is just your name, your business name, address, and phone number appearing in the exact same format in a directory on the web. The more times you have that happen, the more power it gives to your profile. So each one of those instances is something that we call a citation. Um, and those directories are everywhere. It can be like Yelp, it can be Yellow Pages. The idea really is that as your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet, your digital presence gets larger and larger. And the more the larger it is, the more Google trusts you. So after this map pack, what happens below is what you find below is what we call the organic results. Organic just means not paid results. Now, the top organic result is GainesvilleMassageTherapy.com. I don't count when I'm looking for competitors a directory, which is what this Yelp is. So the next highest is HandandStoneGainesville.com. And so those are the two competitors that I'm going to compare you against for the purposes of this video. Now, when I am analyzing a website, and I showed this to you a little bit this morning, I use this tool called RFs. And we can see from this tool, like, it gives me a lot of good information. One of the things that it tells me is that you're not really being found. Your website's not being found by anybody. You're not generating any organic traffic. You're not being found for any keywords. In contrast, let's look at Gainesville Massage Therapy. Now they are generating about 863 visitors per month for their website, and they're being found for 89 keywords. So let's drill down and look at that. So massage Gainesville, Florida, we talked about that a little bit earlier. That's being searched 2,300 times per month. Well, they're in the 5th position for that. So they're in the top, they're in the front page. There's 10 spots on every Google results page, and they're in spot 5. But because of that, and because the search volume is so high, they're getting 220 visitors from that term alone per month. And then if we look at Hand and Stone, they're getting 2.8 thousand unique visitors per month, and that's being driven off 268 keywords. Same kind of thing. Massage Gainesville, Florida, they're in the #1 spot for that though. So they're actually getting 1,063 visitors per month for that search term. That's crazy volume. So the other thing that I look at so we've talked about citations, we've talked about kind of the content and keywords. The other thing I look at is backlinks. All a backlink is anywhere you find a website, another website, linking back through clickable text, like hyperlink text, from another website back to yours. That link acts as an endorsement, like it transfers a little bit of power from that originating website back to you. And Google uses that also to build trust. So because it really looks at it like that other business is vouching for you a bit. It is literally like a popularity contest where the most wins. Most friends win, but not exactly, because the quality of those links matter too. You need links that are relevant to your business. For example, like the link from another massage therapist, say in another city, Google's going to count that as a much more powerful recommendation than say a pizza shop linking back to you. You might give that pizza shop massages and they may think really highly of you and they're recommending you, but Google can't see the relevance. And so that's where you have to make sure that the links that you get are relevant. And it also helps us if they're powerful in their own right. So as I'm looking at sites, I use this tool to compare backlink profiles as well. And so I look at these two numbers right here. Both of these numbers are on a scale of 0 to 100. This UR rating really says like how much does Google trust you? And this DR rating is how powerful are the links that are coming from you? Like how much do other people trust you? How powerful are the ones that do trust you and are willing to pass some power to you? So you're not registering on the trust factor yet, and the DR is 1.6. And really, we want these two numbers to be as close to 1 as possible. The ratio, if you were to divide them out, we call that the golden ratio. So let's take a look at the Gainesville Massage Therapy site. So their trust factor is about 28. Their power factor is about 34. These aren't that far apart, so this is actually a pretty good score for them. Pretty good backlink profile. And it looks like they've been working on it too. You can see, some definite improvements over time. And then for the Hand and Stone, there's a disconnect. Like there's definitely not, they're not as close to 1 for that golden ratio, but they do have, decent amount of trust. They need to work on the power from the sites that are coming into them. So that would be an area that I would recommend for them to help boost their ranking. But basically, as these three things come together, as you get more content and those keywords and that you build that up, as the backlinks come in that are powerful and relevant, and as you get yourself listed in more relevant directories on the web, all those things come together, you begin ranking higher and higher, and that's how people will find you. So I hope this was helpful. If you'd like to find out more, if you want to kind of do a little deeper dive and target some specific clientele, we can certainly do that. Then I can do some, based on that conversation, I'll do some research and figure out what might be realistic for your practice and what it might take to reach those goals. But again, I hope this was helpful. Look forward to your feedback. My number is 352-235-9803. Hope you have a great day. Thanks. Bye-bye.